Hey, how are you? My name is Jeremy. I'm going to read from Leadership Theory and Practice. This is a book by Northouse. I'm in chapter 7, the Leader Member Exchange Theory. I'm in the case studies. This is case study 7.2 on page 153. It is titled Working Hard at Being Fair. I was telling a joke, speaking out loud to myself while reading this, because the big goal is to read the entire book. Just to get it done. A lot of times you get in degree programs, you don't have time to read the entire book or what is assigned, but I'm going to read it all. So I said, self-talk, positive self-talk. How hard is reading and writing? All you got to do is read something and write and type, and that's not that hard. I've done some pretty hard stuff, and that's not that hard, right? Cool. If you think of it that way, a different perspective, how hard is reading and writing? It just takes time. All right, cool. See, case study 7.2, page 153, working hard at being fair. City Mortgage is a medium-sized mortgage company that employs about 25 people. Jenny Hernandez, who has been with the company for 10 years, is the production manager overseeing its day-to-day operations. Reporting to Jenny are loan originators, salespeople, closing officers, mortgage underwriters, and processing and shipping personnel. Jenny is proud of the company and feels as if she has contributed substantially to its steady growth and expansion. The climate at City Mortgage is very positive. People like to come to work because the office environment is comfortable. They respect each other at the company and show tolerance for those who are different from themselves. Whereas at many mortgage companies, it is common for resentments to build between people who earn different incomes. This is not the case at City Mortgage. Jenny's leadership has been instrumental in shaping the success of City Mortgage. Her philosophy stresses listening to employees and then determining how each employee can best contribute to the mission of the company. She makes a point of helping each person explore his or her own talents and challenges each one to try new things. At the annual holiday party, Jenny devised an interesting event that symbolizes her leadership style. She bought a large piece of colorful glass and had it cut into 25 pieces and handed out one piece to each person. Then she asked each employee to come forward with a piece of glass and briefly state what he or she liked about City Mortgage and how he or she contributed to the company in the past year. After the statements were made, the piece of glass was formed into a cut glass window that hangs in the front lobby of the office. The glass is a reminder of how each individual contributes his or her uniqueness to the overall purpose of the company. Another characteristic of Jenny's style is her fairness. She does not want to give anyone the impression that certain people have the inside track, and she goes to great lengths to prevent this from happening. For example, she avoids social lunches because she thinks they foster the perception of favoritism. Similarly, even though her best friend is one of the loan originators, she is seldom seen talking with her. And if she is, it is always about business matters. Jenny also applies her fairness principle to how information is shared in the office. She does not want people to feel as if he or she is out of the loop, so she tries very hard to keep her employees informed on all the matters that could affect them. Much of this she does through her open door office policy. Jenny does not have a special group of employees with whom she confides her concerns. Rather, she shares openly with each of them. Jenny is very committed to her work at City Mortgage. She works long hours and carries a beeper on the weekend. At this point in her career, her only concern is that she could be burning out. Questions. Based on the LMX model, how would you describe Jenny's leadership? How do you think the employees at City Mortgage respond to Jenny? Number 3, if you were asked to follow in Jenny's footsteps, do you think you could, or would you want to manage City Mortgage with a similar style? Alright, that's case study 7.2 on page 153 and 154, Working Hard at Being Fair, Chapter 7, Leader Member Exchange Theory, LMX. See ya.